Some of the most satisfying journeys in Microsoft Flight Simulator are the ones in which you can see different types of terrain for some incredible, real places. And that's the thought behind this flight, departing from the south of France, flying over the Pyrenean mountain range, before descending into Spain for some coastal views. And this video follows in the same spirit as other location spotlight videos on this channel, in trying to celebrate that beauty with glorious 4K cinematic footage, whilst hopefully providing you with some interesting flights that you might personally like to take in the simulator. I'm Forrester, and my channel is all about sharing videos just like this one, so if you're interested in following for this kind of content, you might consider subscribing to the channel so you can be notified as new videos go live. This flight departs from the Toulouse Blagnac airport in the south of France. Almost as soon as the aircraft takes off, the Pyrenean mountain range is visible on the horizon. The city of Toulouse has a population of about 500,000 people and is particularly important to the French aerospace industry. Heading south from Toulouse across the Occitanie region of France, the terrain gradually builds into the foothills of the Pyrenees. This flight was a cold October morning, with the early light making for some impressive shadows across the landscape. One of the waypoints on the route over the Pyrenees is the town of Foix. Set in a picturesque location in a valley between the mountains, one of the biggest tourist destinations in the town is a very well-placed castle atop a hill. With a population of around 10,000, the town has a long history back to medieval times. Some of the appealing geographic features visible from the air include the Ariège River, which meanders through the valley, not to mention the forested hillsides. The advantage of flying over the terrain becomes clear with the short hop to Andorra, just over the peaks of the Pyrenees. Whilst the road journey, which has to wind its way through valleys, takes up to a couple of hours, in the air in this King Air 350i, it's no time at all. Andorra is a curious principality between France and Spain, with a long and interesting history. In recent years, it's particularly popular with tourists, and certainly the geography will help with that, with forests, rivers, and peaks all at high altitude. Whatever the season, you can expect some incredible views. From Andorra, the flight enters Spanish airspace, continuing due south. The mountains start to give way to foothills and rolling forested countryside. The landscape includes a few different nature reserves which protect and promote the beauty of the place. And that rural landscape slowly blends to urban on the way into Barcelona, passing overhead places like Manresa and Terrassa as the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea comes into view. Barcelona is a really interesting city, with some hilly, mountainous terrain around it forcing use of valleys for transport and construction. That contrasts with the city centre, which is well set out on a grid, almost like something you might design in a video game. Anno 1800 meets the real world. Some of the distinguishing features of the cityscape are the notable cathedral, as well as the telltale terracotta tiling that gives many of the buildings such a wonderful Mediterranean feel to them. Barcelona has a rich history over many years, including time as a Roman colony. And with great weather, stunning views, and much to see and do, it's no surprise that in recent years Barcelona has attracted millions of tourists per year. I'd love to make more of these flight simulator spotlights, so if you enjoyed this video, you might hit that like button and let me know in the comments what you think, as it really helps me to know what you want to see more of on the channel. Otherwise, as always, thank you for watching.